This 2015 EcoBoost Mustang already has the Roush look, so today we're going to add some Roush horsepower under the hood. This is a Roush Level 1 power pack fitting your 2015 through 2017 EcoBoost Mustang. And they make two versions. Level 1 is going to give you the custom tune and the cold air intake. They also offer Level 2, which adds exhaust for some more sound. The way this is going to work, it's going to include the cold air intake with its reusable filter, a new inlet tube. The best part about it is they team it up with a tune that is included. So you can install everything yourself and flash the car right at home. The nice thing is Roush takes the guesswork out by including everything you need for the do-it-yourself or to do it at home. Instead, it comes with a replacement air box, a complete cold air intake, and it comes with this voucher. What you're going to do is download the Roush software. You can put that voucher number in, plug it into your car, and download straight from your laptop. For this installation, you need a 1/4-inch ratchet, 7mm socket, 8mm socket, 10mm socket, short extension, pliers, cutters or scissors, and a laptop computer. All right, we're going to begin the installation by removing our factory air intake. We're going to start by removing the bolt over here on the fender. I'm going to disconnect the sensor and then also disconnect the harness right here from the box. Just put it up out of the way. We're going to remove this hose clamp. This is for the recirculation valve. Disconnect the hose and the line right behind it. Okay, now we're going to disconnect right here at the turbo, then we can move our cold air kit for the factory piece all at once. Before you throw your stock intake aside, you'll need 3 pieces. These are off the air box itself, and then the sensor that we unplugged. Begin the installation by getting the air box ready. We're going to grab this grommet we removed, put that on there. The other one's going to go into here, and then put the metal insert in from the top. And you grab the supplied seal and clip it into place. Now the seal is universal, it fits a lot of other Roush parts, so you're just going to basically cut it to fit once it's installed. We're going to put the air inlet on and install the box in the car. We'll reinstall the factory bolt and fender, and then tighten it down. Okay, we're gonna grab the filter adapter, put the filter on. You wanna make sure the arrow here is facing down. Put this in the car. And then bolt that down with supplied hardware. And with that in place, we can tighten the filter. Okay, now we installed the coupler on the turbo. Make sure that is seated, and you can snug down the clamp. All right, so the coupler installed, now we can install our main intake tube. And then tighten down the clamps. All right, the clamp's tight. We're gonna make these connections here now. Got the PCV hose. You're gonna make sure it clicks into place when you push it on. Move back over here, we'll install our IAT. Make sure that also twists and locks in place, or you will get a check engine light as well. Now to plug that in, you probably want to pop this clip off. This will give you a little more play in the wire. I'm gonna plug it in, now we can move on to the tune. All right, now we've installed our cold air kit, we're ready to actually flash the car. Now the flash is where a lot of our power is gonna come from. If you've ever driven a stock EcoBoost, they're actually quite lazy at high RPMs. So with our custom tune and cold air kit, it's really gonna pick up. And what you wanna do here is this voucher code is included with it. Now you flip it over to the back. If you've never done this before, which most of you probably haven't, the first thing you have to do is download the Roush diagnostic software. Now the website's on the back here. It's rdt.roush.com. Go there, register the software, and then you're gonna download it, and you're gonna open it up, and you're gonna see this screen here. Once the software is running, we have to connect the computer to the car. What it's gonna do is check the ID to make sure it actually is a 15 through 17, and the EcoBoost tune is correct for the car. So I'm gonna plug this in right underneath here. And the other end, the USB to your computer. Now once we're connected to the car, you're gonna go up here to select the device, and then dash bridge is the connection. That's the cable that connects to our computer. So you click that, and then click vehicle ID. And once you click on the vehicle ID, it's going to read the VIN of the car. Okay, now you can see it did confirm that that is the VIN of our car. Again, double check the VIN is correct. That one should be obvious. And then the engine is a 2.3 liter and it's a 2015 Mustang. Now we're ready to actually do the programming. You're gonna go down here to module programming. And this is where you're gonna enter the voucher. The voucher code, so that's what's on here on the bottom of this paper. This is the voucher family, but that's the actual voucher code there. You do wanna make sure you get all of this correct. And the last thing we need is gonna be the tear tag. That's a secondary way of just making sure the computer is correct. Now the tear tag is gonna be a 4-digit code that's on the computer, which is under the fuse box, under the hood. Our computer is right down here, again, below the fuse box, and we can see the code there. It's GTE4. Now when you're putting this code in, you wanna make sure there is one little catch. You're gonna put the P1315 in the first box, and then 23P1 and AA. You wanna go off your voucher family, and then click redeem now. Okay, you're gonna get a thing here, it's gonna say redemption successful. If you get an error, just go back through, double check the family, the tear tag, and all the other codes. Then you're gonna click OK. Okay, once everything's been downloaded, you'll see it'll say file has been downloaded. You're gonna hit the flash button. Just hit yes if you get this pop up. It's gonna tell you basically you're about to install the software. Make sure everything is good and plugged in. Turn key on and hit OK. Basically, the car is going to turn on. You're going to hear all kinds of things. We're going to watch this button here. This is basically going to go across once it's actually loading. This will show that it's actually doing what it's supposed to do. You'll have a timer over here. At this point, you're just going to wait for it to flash. And once you get almost through the programming, you have to cycle ignition, which means you're going to basically turn it off, turn it back on again, then hit OK. Then when you're finished, it's going to say flash complete. You can disconnect, hit OK, and you're done programming. All right, everything's installed and tuned. Now we'll fire it up, make sure it runs like it's supposed to. All right, everything sounds good, no leaks. Our installation's finished. Roush really takes the guesswork out of adding horsepower to EcoBoost Mustang with their power pack. The cold air kit is going to be 75% less restricted than the stock setup, and by adding the tune, Roush claims 51 horsepower and 48 pound-feet of torque, which, knowing how well EcoBoost respond to tunes, it's very, very believable. As far as the installation goes, it's very straightforward, maybe hour, hour and a half, be back on the road in no time. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that video. Make sure you click on the CJ button so you subscribe for future videos, and click the corner up here for more videos for your Mustang.